All right. He don't want this trap music. Oh, hey y'all. All right, yeah, let's put this. This phone is dying. So y'all, we got a lot going on. Makeup artist here, stylist here. A lot happening. Okay, so I think we're supposed to be using that bench right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to twist this thing. Here you go. Yeah, we setting up, y'all. Give us a few seconds. Chunky, you gonna help her real quick? Oh. Don't crush the jewelry. Don't crush the jewelry. Oh, it actually works right there.
Does it work right here?
I think it needs, yeah. All right, we working.
Is it?
It's kind of crooked, but I can see it. You gotta come on this side, baby, and see.
Okay, you go over there and then you tell me.
Yes,
Am I gonna
Bethany.
be on video?
Oh, you're good. You are on video, Bethany.
Hi.
Look, don't crush the jewelry. Don't crush the jewelry.
Right there?
Yeah.
I'm on the face.
Trying to move me back?
No, I'm just looking at you. Yeah, they can see.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Push it just a little bit so we could.
No, you're perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
They say, yeah.
Is it good?
Oh, I got it turned. So how we gonna do this one, babe? All right, we go live on Facebook Live. Hey, y'all. Hey, oh, hey. hey. Okay, so you gonna put that up there? All right. Yeah, I can look there and look there.
I can look straight forward.
Look straight.
Yeah, open and look straight.
Open and look straight. 1 second. Uno momento.
Do you get comments on this?
Good view? Do I get comments? Yeah.
Or should I put it over there?
How you gonna set it up? All right, y'all. So today's Rise, Shine, and Grind. I told y'all I don't know how this gonna work. Are you gonna put it? You gonna put it on the? You gotta put like on a something. Oh, we gotta turn the music down.
I got it.
You got it. So today's Rise, Shine, and Grind is gonna be while we are in motion, y'all. Good morning. So we have the stylist here, Miss Candy Cook. Y'all have heard me talk about her, right? I'm a briefly talk about her today. Oh, you gotta say hi, Candy. Come tell everybody hi. Come around here.
Hello, good morning.
They can't see you on this side. You gotta come on this side.
You're gonna be on video.
You gonna be on video. Yeah, you gotta come around.
Facebook this is gonna be a moving camera.
This is so Chunga has the moving camera. Facebook Live is gonna be moving today. You know what, Chunga? You can turn it towards you and face it. No. Turn it back. No, leave it there. But yeah, so you can see what you're pointing at. All right. Get it together, baby. We got it together. So this is Candy Cook. Y'all heard about my angel that came into my life last Monday, and I gotta tell you about that in a second. This is Bethany, our extraordinaire. Do a miracle with your face. That's who Bethany is. So today, guys, today is a big day. We are getting pictures updated. Oh, open and look straight.
You can just keep on talking with them and I'll move around you.
So I'm going to be talking while she's working on my face, okay? Today's message is don't dumb yourself down. Stop dumbing yourself down. What are you saying, babe?
Music.
Music is too loud?
Can I hear you?
Oh, yeah, we can turn it off. We can let it play low.
Yeah.
You can let it play low. See?
Oh.
Did I just do like the... Oh.
You did.
Okay. So anyway, you left it going. You can hear? They said they can hear.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. I'll put it on. But yeah, today is stop dumbing yourself down. You know, I want to make it really brief. We got a lot of moving parts, and literally I got to be on set at 10 o'clock in this 30-minute drive. So today I want to talk to you guys about stop dumbing yourself down. You know, a lot of the things that I share with you guys comes from a personal space, right? It's when you know you're in an atmosphere and you have an opportunity to contribute, but you hold back for whatever reason. Whether it's other people around you. Babe, did you get that one started? Or? Oh, no, we didn't get to do that. Okay, cool.
All that right.
Okay, good. All right. But we're in an atmosphere where we know we have the ability to contribute and to create amazing things, and we end up withholding ourselves. We restrain, we pull back. And so we're going to talk about that on today. But for those of you that are new here, I want to welcome you. My name is Nicole Cooper, and this is the Rise, Grind, and Shine Morning Show. Hey, y'all. Hey. So we do this show every single morning, Monday through Friday. And it actually kicked off, I would say, on Monday, right? We kind of tested it last week, and it was just a great idea. And so we decided to just keep it moving. And hey, if we feel the seasons change, we'll change with it. And so if you're new here, you can connect with us in our community at joinmycommunity.com. That's joinmycommunity.com. And also, I want to... I twisted the thing off the pen. I want to ask that you guys head on over, share on your Facebook. If you're on Periscope, all my scopers here, my Facebook Live folks, tag some people, share this with other folks, and bring them on over. And the reason why is, guys, so many times people are in a space where they need some sense of rescue, for somebody to just kind of speak life to them. I shared on a Periscope this morning that we're often one person away from a major breakthrough. And it doesn't mean that person themselves are miraculous in your life, but they say something that comes in and unlocks some things in your life that unleashes your greatness and allow you to operate in where you're supposed to operate. And so today I want to talk to you guys about stop dumbing yourself down. Stop dumbing yourself down. You know, I realized in so many ways that I used to hide behind people. And I don't know what it was. I remember having a conversation with a guy just a few months ago. And he literally said to me, he's very forward, right? And he said, Nick, you know what I hate about you? And I said, what? He said, it's like you hold back. He was like, why are you holding back? He said, you have so much to offer, but it's like you just pulling it back and you hide behind other people's whatever it is, right? Whether it's other people's success, other people's journeys, other people's whatever it is. You have a tendency of acting as if you're not good enough to stand out on your own and do the things that you need to do, sans this show, sans all the things that I've done over the past couple of weeks. And when he said that, I felt it and I knew it was true, but I didn't understand what was holding me back. And what I finally came to the conclusion of is I was dumbing myself down because I just allowed other people to shine. And he said that to me. He said, I don't know if you want other people to shine or whatever it is, but he was like, you need to step out. He was like, you got the goods. He said something else. He said, you the ish is what he said. But he said, get out there and do your thing. So shout out to Nate O'Brien, that conversation out in San Diego just 2 short months ago. And so slowly but surely, guys, it's been a beautiful progression to get to a place to own my strength again. And today I want to talk to you guys about what you need to do to own your own strength. You see, the way that you know that you're dumbing yourself down is that when you're around other people, you have something to share, but you pull back, right? You might be in an environment where you can contribute to make something else happen, and you have an opportunity to be big, but instead you just go like this. A lot of us do it. You know, I think for me, sometimes if I'm in a room with big personalities, I just sit back and let them be big, right? But no more, guys. I'm no longer going to hold back. You know, if it's time to rise and shine in who you are, just own it. And so I want to walk through 3 things with you that I want you guys to begin to apply so that you can stop dumbing yourself down. But before I do that, one of my favorite poems is by Marian Wilkinson, where she says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Who am I to think that I am smart, talented, brilliant, and wonderful? But who are you not to be? You see, your playing small does not serve the world. It doesn't serve the world. And so I don't have the quote in front of me. So guess what? I shortcut it. But you know what I was trying to say. But what she says in here is she says, when you rise into your greatness, you give other people permission to rise. And so, Bethany, am I holding you back?
I
would let you do you, boo. I'm going to, I'll work around your makeup. But the thing is, guys, is your playing small does not serve the world, right? And who are you not to be beautiful? Who are you not to be talented? Who are you not to be brilliant? Who told you that you can't be? Who told you that you don't deserve to be? Who told you you're not good enough? You're not educated enough? You're not thin enough, tall enough, short enough? You know what? At the end of the day, all of us are equipped with everything we need. So the first step to stop dumbing yourself down, ladies and gentlemen, is to understand your value. Understand your value. Now, I'm going to give you an exercise for this, okay? And I did this exercise in a coaching program that I did in Memphis when I was on my 6-figure tour, and it blew everybody away. It blew me away. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, babes.
Oh, you're fine. But it blew everyone away. And the reason why is I had everybody identify what are the key things that who are the key people that they admire and what do they admire about them. And so I will say it to you, identify 3 to 5 people that you admire and write down underneath them what it is that you love about them. I wish I had a piece of paper. I got a piece of paper. Oh, but it's written. Oh, shucks. I need a piece of paper. Well, this is like... Oh, can you see? Okay. But what you're going to do is take those 3 people and write them down. So, for example, it might be that you admire Oprah, right? Why do you admire Oprah? Because she changes the world. Everybody can relate to her. You might admire Tony Robbins. Why do you admire Tony Robbins? Because he ignites power. Why do you like E.T. the hip-hop preacher? Because he's real. Who is it? It might not be somebody that's famous. It might be somebody that you have access to, somebody that you are local, somebody that's a mentor of yours, a coach, whomever. But write down each of their names. Awesome. Somebody wrote Nicole Cooper, Kenya Kelly, Money Case. Awesome. Write down each of their names. And then write down up underneath them what it is that you love about them. And explain why. Okay? I want you to explain why. Then, when you are done, here's going to be the magic to this. And I kind of don't even want to tell you to do this piece until you're done. Because if I tell you this second piece, guys, please don't edit it. All right? Don't edit it. But once you write their names down and the things that you love about them and go in full detail, what's going to happen is you're going to go and cross their name out and you're going to put your name at the top. You see, a lot of times, the things that we admire in people are often the things that we know exist inside of us, but we are more likely to give somebody else props and give somebody else praise, and then we find all the criticisms in ourselves. And so when you do this exercise, what's going to happen is you're going to realize, oh my God, I'm powerful. I can ignite a room. I'm a great communicator. I'm a people person. I impact. Watch, it's going to blow your mind. So please do that exercise, okay? That's the first piece.
Can you look up for me real quick?
Yes, I can look up. 1 second.
Sorry, guys, give me 1 second.
All right, write that down.
Take the time to write the names.
Write the names. Take the time to write the names. All right, part 2. The second thing that you need to do is evaluate what matters most to you. What are your values, right? You know, I had to do this just recently and being in a network marketing company and, you know, being out here in different industries that I'm a part of, I had to figure out what matters most to me. You see, a lot of times people's definition of success is different, right? Everybody, listen, and this is just a caveat. Everybody does not desire the same things as you. And I think what tends to happen for most of us is we think everybody wants the same thing. And if you have success, everybody does not want to be you because you're successful. They might like attributes that you've accomplished, but they don't want to be you. We all have unique identities. For some people, having a 10,000 square foot house is their goal, where other people is having a condo on the beach and a passport to travel the world is what matters most to them. What you have to do, guys, is sit down and write down the top values that matters most to you. And the reason why you want to do this is when you're in an environment with people where they ask you to make some decisions, you have to have something to compare them to. And if they compromise your values, it's a no. And you can stop dumbing yourself down by trying to blend in and go with the crowd and fit in with the peer pressure of what everybody else is doing and honor your own goals. You know, for me, what matters most is having the ability to be home, to be able to see my kids in the morning, to see my kids at night, you know, to be able to be here for having lunch with her at school. So I'm very restrictive on when I travel. And if someone's requirement is I got to be gone all the time, guess what? It's not a good fit, because that's not my values. My values is to be at home with my children in the most pivotal times of their lives, right? There's other values that I have. You know, there's certain things that I just believe is a representation of me from a character standpoint or an integrity standpoint. There's just certain things that I'm not going to do. And so if I'm in an environment of people where they do something alternative to that, I have to make a decision and be able to stand my ground. But it all boils down to when you know what your values are. So identify what your values are and begin to document them, guys, so that you can start having those as your, what we call as your plumb line, as a guide, that when somebody comes to you and wants you to compromise those things, you say, no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna operate in this level. All right. The third thing is, my husband is behind. Y'all know he loves to rush me, right? He told me I got to keep these down to 15 minutes. Y'all remember the other video I did? He always tried to tell me, hurry up. Hurry up. So anyway, the third thing is, look, they can't see your thumb. They can see your thumb on Facebook Live. But the last thing is, guys, is invest in your confidence. Invest in your confidence. And what does that mean? That means personal development. That means surrounding yourself with people who believe in you, who invest in you, who pour into you, who see the beauty in you. Remove the people out of your life who always are derogatory or condescending or abusive in their words. People have a way to be abusive in their language, right? I know there's a trend now where people call each other bees. No, don't call me no bee. I ain't no bee. That's a female dog, right? But there's a cultural thing where people are allowing folks to say that kind of stuff to you and you don't understand. But when people give you names and labels, your performance begins to be exerted in that language, right? So do whatever you got to do to invest in your confidence. You know, one of the things I have and I prayed for was a stylist. Candy Cook showed up in my life, right? And Candy Cook came, I shared this earlier, and I'm going to make it real brief. What's the time, baby? Do we know time? What's the time?
It's rapping
15
time.
after.
15 after. Okay. It's always rapping time for you. It's rapping time when we get started.
About like hip hop rapping. Don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, whatever. But I had to go to get a stylist. Oh, you waiting on me?
Oh,
What else
go
you
for
gotta
it.
do?
If you're about to finish this up.
Oh, okay. Well, come on, because
I'm going to have to have you look up and everything.
Oh,
It's
she have
gonna
to
be
have
all
you look
awkward
up.
on camera. So.
Okay, but one of the things is I always wanted a stylist because in the area of clothes, I just needed a little bit more swag, right? And so I called this young lady and she came into my life. And a beautiful thing about that is I have been praying for God to put the right people in my circle. And I have made a decision to remove the wrong people out of my circle. And when she came into the door, she didn't just go to my closet and say, let's look at your clothes. She said, let's talk. Sit down. Tell me about you. Right? And it was the most beautiful experience because she ended up standing at my kitchen island for 2 hours. And that next day, something she did just activated something in me. And I shared this morning on Periscope that you're often one person away from a major breakthrough in your life. And I sat down and journaled last night. And I said, I wrote it in my journal, God has sent one woman in my life that helped activate everything I've been working on. And as a result of that encounter, guys, I wrote down like 9 things that I've been able to accomplish in 9 days, right? Because of the activation of that connection. So not only did she come into my life and help me with,